Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Jennifer, and today we're going to be opening up my September Stitch Fix box. So Stitch Fix has been making a ton of changes, and I think those changes have been fantastic. So real quick, for those of you who don't know, Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service for men, women, and children. You pay $20 whenever you want to have a box styled for you. You're going to fill out a style profile to give your measurements and likes and dislikes about fashion, and then a stylist is paired with you. He or she is going to help you to choose up to 8 items to be put into your fix, and those items can be clothing, shoes, jewelry, whatever you want. So it's real important when you fill out your style profile to tell them the things that you would like to have sent to you and what you don't want to have sent to you. Those items are going to get shipped to you for free, and you get to try them on in the comfort of your own home, and you'll decide what you like and what you don't like. If you keep at least one item from your fix, then the $20 styling fee will get applied to whatever you're keeping. But if you keep 5 or more items from your fix, then you're going to get a 25% discount on the total cost of your box, and you get to apply your $20 styling fee, which usually ends up making for a really good deal. So I still currently have my Style Pass, so I do not pay that $20 for each box. So the Style Pass is where you pay $49 to have unlimited fixes sent to you throughout the year. So after your first initial fix, Stitch Fix does do a fix preview. So a couple weeks before your box is supposed to get sent to you, you should get an email with about 10 items for you to look at and to decide if you want any of those items included into your box. And so for this box, I did choose 3 items to be put into the fix. And so my stylist added 5 more to be a total of 8 items in this fix. For this box, I am looking for fall transition items, and so I live in North Carolina. The temperatures stay really hot through the end of October, so I'm looking for tank tops and blouses that can be layered with cardigans and things like that. Let's get into my box to see what I got for this month. All right, right on top, I see a prepaid mailer bag to send back anything that I don't want. Stitch Fix has been changing up their options for sending items back. This one is USPS, and it's really easy to send back anything that you don't want. One thing that I love about Stitch Fix is that you're only charged for what you keep, and then you just mail back what you don't want. Also inside my box is the Thanks for Letting Us Style You sheet, and this is a note from my stylist, but it also gives a detailed list of the items that are in your box and the prices for each item. So I'm going to read my note from my stylist real quick. Hi Jennifer, so happy to style you again, and I love the fall forward palette you selected from the preview. I kept things classroom ready, light and layerable for North Carolina's warmer early fall, while giving you pieces you can wear with cardigans when your room runs cold. For jeans days, try the Prosperity Trouser Hem Boot Cut and the Cut from the Kloth Flares. Both give that polished boot cut vibe you love. Let me know how the inseams feel. I'll keep targeting 33 to 34 inches going forward. For tops, the dark pink lace Serein Flutter sleeve blouse and the burgundy Fun to Fun, just in, gives you breathable coverage now and pair perfectly with a lightweight layer. Your preview picks are spot on. The discounted purple Flutter tee and green smocked tank add color without bulk. Lastly, I spotted the green Studio Blue for a cropped pant option this season. Happy styling. And my stylist is Stacy, and she's been styling me for quite a while, and she does a really good job of reading my notes and sending things that I'm requesting, which I love. And here's a peek at my bundle. Again, I have 8 items. I chose 3, and my stylist added 5 more to make a total of 8. So let's check it out. All right, so the first item is an item that she chose for me by Fun to Fun, the Kenzi blouse in burgundy. And here's what that top looks like. It is a burgundy, but it leans a little bit towards brown, which I don't mind. It does have these fabric covered buttons going down the front of the top. It does have a cute little flutter sleeve. The print, I can't quite tell. I guess it's more like a floral print. Let me get up close so you can see that. So just a basic polyester blouse that I could layer with a cardigan for my classroom. I like that. The color is definitely given fall inspiration. The next item is a top that I picked by Market and Spruce, the Luisa Flutter sleeve knit top in purple. This is a discounted item, and here's what that shirt looks like. I do love this color for fall. I love that deep purple color. I did keep this in black recently, but I thought the purple would be great for fall transition. So just a cute basic top. The next item is one that she selected by Serein, the Jenna Flutter sleeve blouse, and it says in red, but it looks like a really dark hot pink, fuchsia maybe. So it has some of this kind of detail up on the shoulder It does have the cute little flutter sleeve. Again, it's just a polyester blouse with a split neck there. Here's a look at the back. I think that would pair nicely with some of my work pants. And I love the color. The next item I did choose, and it was another discounted item. And I'm loving the fact that I'm receiving discounted items in my Fix preview because that helps me to control the cost of my overall box. So this top is by Fun to Fun, the Harper Smocking Detail Tank Top in green. And here's that top. You can see the smocking detail at the top. It is a tank top, polyester. This top is very lightweight. Again, it will layer nicely with a cardigan. And this is another color that I really love for fall. Here's a look at the back. It does have a little keyhole detail there. So just a cute basic. So the next item is an item that I picked. This is the third one that I picked by Market and Spruce, a Lorie Slub dress in burgundy. This was also a new arrival. And so here is a look at that dress. It's a burgundy color with a pretty floral print. The flowers are cream or white with some pink in it. So there's an up close of that. It does have like the V neck here. It is long sleeve with elastic at the wrist. It does have a gathering here at the waist. There are pockets, which is good, and a little tier at the bottom. So we'll see what I think about that. Cute little dress. All right, so the next item is the cropped pant that she put into my Fix by Studio Blue, the Dawn wide leg utility pant in dark green. Here's what those look like. Now, I'm not always a big fan of the utility style, so we'll have to see what I think about this. And I haven't really fully embraced the wide leg trend for myself. I think it makes me look bigger than what I am, so we'll have to see what we think about this. But it does have like the patch pockets on the front. There's a look at the back. So it's a cropped length. It doesn't look super wide leg, so maybe that will work for me. I do like the color of these a lot. The next item is another pant that she put in for me, the cut from the Kloth and a high-rise flare trouser in navy. And I do need a new pair of navy pants for work, so we'll see how this works. I love cut from the Kloth. This is definitely a thicker material, which I don't mind. It does have like a flare bottom there. It did not have the inseam listed with this pant when I looked at it online, so I'll be curious to see how long it is and if it will work for me. The length will probably be the deciding factor for this pant. So the pockets in the back are sewn shut, they're fake. Again, we'll have to try these on and see. They look pretty long though. And then the last item is the Prosperity Cara trouser hem bootcut jean in indigo. And I do know that this jean is 33 inches inseam, so hopefully that will work. It's just a dark wash jean, a little bit of whiskering in the front. Here's a look at the back. Feels very stretchy. I don't own any Prosperity jeans, so I'll be curious to see what I think of them. Does have like this hem down here at the bottom. I'm always looking for jeans that fit me in the length. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get ready to do a try on and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back with the first two items. I have on top the Fun to Fun blouse in burgundy, and then on bottom I have the Studio Blue utility pant. I would not pair these two together just for the sake of the try on. I put them together, but let's start with the top. I do love the color. It's like a burgundy brown. So there are 6 covered buttons that are down the front. Right now, 3 of them I think are unbuttoned. I would probably leave it open like that. Probably wouldn't button it all the way up. The material is polyester, so it's that kind of satiny, silky feeling polyester. It does have a little flutter sleeve. The length comes down at a nice spot for me. There are no slips on the side or anything like that. So I do think this top is the perfect color for fall. You guys tell me what you think. Let's talk about the pant real quick. I told you that I have not tried any wide leg pants. This is the first one. This pant is very high rise. It comes above my belly button. It does have the patch pockets. I was worried that they might stick out, but they don't. I love the color. It is a cropped length, so it comes down like in the middle of my shin here. And it does have the wider leg at the bottom here. So these pants have nice pockets in the back. I do love the color. So again, I would not pair these two together. I just did it for the sake of the try on. But I'm impressed with these pants. They're very stretchy, very comfortable. I could see me pairing these pants with like a cream or a leopard print top or something like that, and it'd be perfect for fall. So I'm not sure about the pants. I'm still thinking about it, but you guys tell me what you think. I'm going to try on the next outfit and I'll be right back. All right, next two items. I have on the Market and Spruce Luisa Flutter sleeve top in the dark purple. Again, I have this top in black, but I really like this dark purple color for fall. And then I have on the bottom the cut from the Kloth trouser in navy. So this little top is just a basic little top. I love the color again. The flutter sleeves are cute. It is stretchy, it is soft, it's thin, so it's not too heavy for the warm temperatures here. Just a great color for fall, if you ask me. The pants, I was worried about these pants because it didn't show the inseam length, but they are plenty long. They're at least a 33 to 34 inch inseam. They are very thick, almost like, I don't want to say like the scuba texture, but maybe kind of similar to that. They have nice pockets on the side. They are high rise. Again, they come up above my belly button, which is nice. They are very stretchy, which I love to have stretchy pants when I'm going to work. So the length is very good. It's plenty long enough. So this pant is more of a little bit of a flare at the bottom, but I do think I really like these pants. And this is what I was worried about with getting 8 pieces. I was afraid I was really gonna like everything. So far, so good. You guys tell me what you think. I'm gonna try on the green top with this navy pant and I'll be right back. Next item is this tank top by Fun to Fun. It does have the smocking detail at the top. It is green, it is polyester, it's very lightweight. Again, this has that same feel as the first Fun to Fun top, that kind of silky, kind of satiny feeling polyester. I did pair it with the navy pants because I think navy and green go very well together. So again, here in North Carolina, I have to do a lot of layering in my classroom. My classroom gets very cold, but it's still really hot here. So this would be a great item to have a layering piece over top of, whether it be a jean jacket or a cardigan. Just a plain back. It does have a little keyhole detail in the back, but you can't really see it very well. So what do you guys think about this top? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put on the jeans and try on the last top, and I'll be right back. Next two items, I have the lace Serein flutter sleeve top, and I also have on the Prosperity jean. So let's start with the top. I love this color. I think it's so pretty, and I really like this little shoulder detail that you have here. Cute little flutter sleeve, some pleating going down the front. I like the V-neck. I really like this top. It does come down a little bit longer in the back, and I do think there are some pleats going down the back of this blouse. So I have been adding a lot more solid colored tops to my wardrobe lately. I love prints, but this is so pretty. You guys tell me what you think. All right, guys, these jeans are by Prosperity. Again, they are super high rise. They are the Cara trouser bootcut jean. They are super stretchy. The length is perfect for me, and I think when I looked it up, it was a 33-inch inseam, but it actually feels maybe a touch longer than that. Here's a look at the back. They just fit really nicely, and I love how they kind of come up high and tuck everything in. So I might have to add these jeans to my wardrobe. All right, I have one more item to try on, and it's the dress, and I'll be right back. Last item is this dress, and it is by Market and Spruce. So I love the burgundy color. I think the floral print is really pretty. I'll get up close so you can see that. It's like a white with a pink in there. Very pretty. Has a soft V-neck. It does have some elastic here, kind of underneath the bust. It does come down, and there's a tier right here at the bottom. It does have an elastic cuff, but it's very loose, as you can see right there. So what do you guys think about this dress? I think this is a cute dress for school or for going to church. You guys tell me what you think. It is that Slub fabric, so you can kind of see some white going through it. Can you guys see that there? All right, I'm gonna get changed. I have some tough choices to think about, and I'll be right back. I'm back to do a recap and to talk about prices, and overall this was a really good fix for me. So let's go ahead and start talking about it. First item on the list is Market and Spruce, the Luisa Flutter Sleeve Knit Top in purple, and the cost of this top is $19.97. This top was in my fix preview. I thought it was a good price. I love how soft and thin it is, so I do think I'm going to be keeping that one. The next item is by Fun to Fun, the Harper Smocking Detail Tank Top in green. And again, this is an on sale item for $14.97. I love the color. I think the smocking detail is really pretty on the top. A good price for that item. The next item on the list is by Serein, the Jenna Flutter Sleeve Blouse in dark pink. On the tag it said red, it definitely is a dark pink. The cost of this blouse is $45. I do think it's a newer color for this blouse. I do love this detail at the top. It looks like there's some crochet or rope detail and some pleats or whatever you would describe that as going down. I think that's really pretty with this pretty flutter sleeve. Love the top. The next item is the most expensive item in the fix. It's by Prosperity, the Cara Trouser Hem Boot Cut Jean in indigo, and the cost of these are $90. I've never tried Prosperity jeans, but I think I'm a big fan after trying these out today. Normally I wear Democracy, Cut from the Cloth, Studio Blue, and Can. I do think this is a really high quality jean. It fit well, it was stretchy, the length was perfect, so I do think I'm gonna be keeping this. The next item on the list is the dress by Market & Spruce, the Lorie Slub dress in burgundy, and the cost of it is $49. What did you guys think about this dress? Do you see the slub fabric right there? Kind of has like a white coming through. You can see it on the inside there. I do think the color is pretty. I like the floral print. So you tell me what you think about this dress. So the dress and this next item are the two that I'm really thinking about what I want to do with them. This is by Studio Blue, the Dawn Wide Leg Utility Pant in dark green. The cost of this pant is $78. I love the color. I was surprised at how much I like the wide leg look on myself. What do you guys think about this pant? Let me know. The next item is by Cut from the Cloth, the Anna High Rise Flare Trouser in navy, and the cost of this pant is $89, so it's right up there with the Prosperity pants. It is very thick. I did look at the combination of fabric. It's spandex, polyester, and cotton, so very thick pant, very stretchy. I do think it's going to wash and wear very well. It's a nice work pant for me. And then lastly is the Fun to Fun Kenzi blouse in burgundy. The cost of this one is $45. And that's this blouse with a button detail down the front. It's a good little work blouse that I could layer with a cardigan. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I do have some credit to work with, so let's talk about the prices real quick. The stylist pick subtotal is $430.94. But if I buy 5 or more, I get to take that 25% discount off, and that would be $107.74. That would leave me with an order subtotal of $323. But luckily, I've had 3 people to sign up with my referral link lately. And so I have $100 credit that I can apply to this fix. Of course, shipping is free. So that would leave me with an order subtotal of $223.20 for this entire fix. So, decision time. My thought when I got this box was that I would keep 5, maybe 6 items and send like 2 or 3 back. So if I had to send back 2 or 3 items, what do you think those items should be? Let me know. I really wasn't thinking the green pant was going to work, so I'm kind of on the fence with that one. The dress is cute, but you guys tell me what you think. I just need some help deciding on what I'm going to do. $223.20 is really not a bad price for the total fix. I usually like to keep my fixes about 200 or less. That's a little bit more, but again, I have 8 items. So help me out. All right, guys, I am going to leave my referral link in the description box below. That referral link does give you $25. That will waive your styling fee, so you won't have to pay anything up front. You'll fill out your style profile, and then your stylist will pick the items to get sent to you. You'll get to try them on and decide what you like and what you don't like, and then you can send back anything that you don't want to keep. The $25 will get applied to whatever you decide to keep. So even if you just keep one item and send the rest back, that $25 will go towards whatever you keep. I love Stitch Fix. I do not enjoy going out to the malls and shopping, so I've been doing Stitch Fix for a long, long time. The service is really nice and convenient, so if you're not a fan of shopping at the mall, then Stitch Fix may be an option for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Until next time, bye guys.